Tioman Carr is asking, is Aubameyang a viable option considering their great run of fixtures? It's an interesting one because there is reason to believe that he is going to improve his current output. Now, he started every game. He seems to be a favoured option. However, he scored 1 goal in 4 games, and that is pretty poor considering he's had 10 attempts on goal. You'd have expected him to have more in 4 games, to be fair. Having maybe roughly 3 chances a game, 34.4 minutes per attempt. 4 shots on target out of 10. Shot accuracy is only 40%. Goal conversion is only at 10%. Created 6 chances for his teammates. They're not amazing stats. Penalty area touches 8. 8 penalty area touches in 4 games is poor. Expected goals is at 1.15. So it's kind of showing that he's kind of letting the side down as far as when he gets his chances, he's not doing much with them. Whereas the problem is, Lacazette has played or started 1 game, and every time Lacazette plays, he looks dangerous. And if we could just see that Lacazette was more nailed on, then he would be a great option. 9.4 million currently. He's got 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 assists, which is better than the output from Aubameyang. Expected goals is better at 1.2 instead of 1.15. You're looking at more penalty area touches in less minutes, 16 to 8. And he's roughly played about half the time, Lacazette, and got twice as many touches in the box. Goal attempts, he's on 9 to Aubameyang's 10. Attempts inside the box, it's 6 to 5 in Lacazette's favour. Shots on target, it's in favour of Lacazette. Minutes per attempt is in favour of Lacazette. Shot accuracy and goal conversion is better for Lacazette. Minutes per chance created is better for Lacazette. 6 chances created to 6 with less minutes. So if you're being outperformed by a player in the same side that's playing less minutes than you, then I don't think it's a good look to be bringing that player in. Now, don't get me wrong, I've said it every time I've spoken about Aubameyang. He could be just a game week away from having a really good score. So it's possible, but right now I don't see why you'd make that move. Would like to speak about Moura. Right now, I think you can't drop Moura on the form he's in. I know I've always been one to say when Son comes back, he might be dropped. I think he'll get a stay of execution because of how he's performed. Until that point, I'm not going to transfer Moura in case I've missed the boat. Basically, if I transfer him in and Son comes in, or he has 1 bad game week and then Son is playing, I'm going to feel stupid. So I'm not looking at bringing him in just yet. Moura is definitely an option. He is currently in my side, as you can see on that screen, but that was because I thought he might rise in price. So Moura, if you've already got him, keep him. If you don't already have him, I wouldn't suggest bringing him in necessarily. Ian Hamilton wants to know my thoughts on Sterling, and apparently it's the first time he's caught one of the streams live, so we'll have a look at Sterling. Sterling's an interesting one because he's actually not had a bad start to the season, but he's kind of gone under the radar because of the likes of Schürrle, Hazard, Pedro, Moura, Pereira, Richarlison, Mane. But Sterling has had a good start to the season. 3 starts, scored 2 goals so far. Penalty area touches 26. That's an incredibly high amount. Attempts 8. Would probably want a few more attempts, but from 3 games, that's not too bad. 4 shots on target, 50% shot accuracy, 32.8 minutes per attempt. Goal conversion rate at 25%, which is better than some players we've looked at today. Also created 4 chances for teammates, a chance created every 66 minutes. Expected goals isn't amazing. Expected assists isn't amazing either. But he's not had a bad start to the season. The issue is there is quite a bit of rotation, or it seems like there will be quite a bit of rotation at the midfield position for Man City. So I would definitely say it's not one I would risk just yet, purely because I think potentially, as Capkin Gaming in the chat, how you doing, Capkin? I personally think, apart from maybe De Bruyne when he's back, there is no person in there that is nailed on. in my mind. I know Bernardo Silva, I believe, has played all 4 games. Or no, I think he didn't play the last one. So I don't think there is a midfielder that has played all 4 games for Man City. If I go to appearances, is there anyone in the 4s? Man City? No, Bernardo Silva's played in 4 games, but I believe he's only had 3 starts. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, to be fair, Fernandinho may have played in, but he's not really someone I'd look at. He started all 4, Fernandinho. But to me, there's too much rotation at Man City. Sterling, if he was nailed on, is a great choice though. We saw what he could do last season. He has improved a lot under Pep. But they just have so many options in that Man City midfield. I'd say more so than the likes of Liverpool. And I know a lot of people are worried about Liverpool rotation as well. I personally believe there will be a player or 2 in both sides that are pretty nailed on, at least for the group stages. I know Liverpool have tougher fixtures, but both Liverpool and Man City will want to win the Premiership as well. And if Man City can get anything like the record they had last season, Liverpool can't afford to drop points and rest too many of their main players during Premier League games.